Okay. So I did just accidentally move my charts around. Just have to do with that for now. So yeah, just gonna be waiting for news to come out for these stocks. So we did trade CNEY. I always quit it. Oh, you're kidding. 1 second. Oh, I'm gonna have to reset the layout, guys. Just give me 1 second. Worst time for it to happen, but it can happen, unfortunately. Just when you press the wrong button, it can happen. Just give me 1 second. Right, indicators. Right, indicators. So also here, you see which indicators I do use. So I don't use VWAP. I'm gonna use so I'm gonna just got to quickly put this all in. You can accidentally click off it by accident, like I just did. But use the ATMA. We've got seminars on how to use all these stocks. Use the ATMA, the 60, and the 200. So we've got seminars on how to use all these moving averages in the Alliance Trading Discord. It's not ideal having to reset the chart at this time, but it can happen. You know, don't want to panic. You know, the best traders are always calm, and that's what you need. Alright, just do my Bollinger Bands. So I use Bollinger Bands, not VWAP, because it presents more data to me. And the 200 moving average simple. So just shove this in. Right, okay. Unbelievable. Right, so that can happen sometimes. So what news have we had released in the past few minutes? Nothing really. So AIM had some. I think it was delayed. CNEY is moving apparently. We'll have a look at AIM. CNEY we already traded and was pumping before 3:45 Eastern time. This doesn't really suit my trading plan. We have an offering on RLAY. Down. So again, it's patiently waiting. The market was quite slow today. MEC offering. So after hours might be quite slow also. Alright, here we go. So we got some news on RRGB. Never heard of it. CODX is moving apparently. Alright, so we've got some news on this. This is good. That's what you want. Alright, so we'll mark a little top over here. This looks really strong. Okay, so definitely got some resistance around 5.5. Just going to do this on the weekly. Just to get all the candles sorted on one page. We've got some more on like 7.5. And some more on 4. We'll take it to daily. Can't really complain with that. I mean, there's some also around 6. Much prefer 5.5 though. Right, so we'll be watching this over 5.5. These can go pretty quick. And your mental math has to be good. So does anyone know what 10% minus 5.5 is. So 4.95, if it goes beneath there. Once it breaks 5.5, you'd be expecting it to be done. Right. This stock is called RRGB. So we've had a blue box signal on this stock, which in our Atlanta Trading Discord, which means this news is really bullish. So I'm just writing the trade down the trade management for this. If you are joining us on YouTube, there is usually a camera, but I've got it off today. Right. Okay. So 5.5 is my resistance personally. So I'm going to stick with that. That's my thesis. Even though it looks like it's rejecting from 5, we can have a quick look. I mean, you can't really argue. I mean, you can, but I just prefer 5.5 because it hangs on these a bit more. Personally. So RRGB, that's the one we should prioritize if we get it, because the blue box signal and tells us really bullish news. So we've got EGHT to check out also. So we can check this one out. Right, 3 is going to be a resistance. Definitely. Okay. This one looks good. So break beyond 3 should see it run at least 10%. One second. Okay. So this stock is called EGHT. If you can break over 3, looks good. CNEY moving. So have a look at that in a second if this doesn't move. So can just be impatient. Alright. This one's struggling against 5. Or GGB. Looks like this one with the first to break out. So if it breaks over 3, expect it to release 10% on this one. EGHT, not clear what it is or what it does, but what I can tell you is it's against the key resistance of 3. I've not checked this, probably should, but it's a key psychological number. I'm just going to double check. 3%. I mean, yeah, 3. That is a resistance. So yeah, 15 minutes since after hours, got 15 minutes left. Be careful of this just blasting through if you want to get filled. You could just gap up to like 3.1 or something. That's what can happen when volume starts to kick in. So it's up 22%. Looks good. So again, a break of 3 should see it release 10%. So we see a bit of a wick and rejection. And that's because 3 is a resistance. So we wait for it to break before entering, otherwise you're fighting against the trend. So we wait for that. Same here, 5 is technically a resistance, but I'm waiting for 5.5, sticking to my thesis. Then there's, you know, they say life pays you back, but it's a trading plan which pays you back. You know, and that's it. As long as I'm following my trading plan, that'll be good. So I'm just going to have a look at any other news that's got released. Right. So we can have a quick look at YMT. Down. So you want to bind strength, we can't do that on that one. We also have GCL. Right. This one's strong. Just let's mark a top here. See where we're on the daily. Make sure it's 1 day support and resistance. Zoom out to get a clearer idea. I mean, my resistance would be there. I mean, it's not the clearest thing I've ever seen. Might have to go to the weekly. Oh, this one's shooting up now. Probably a massive gap. There's one around here, 0.8. Then it'll be $1 next. Ah, okay. So some sort of resistance around 0.6. That's why. So this is different to what I would take. This isn't. I wouldn't really take this as it's on support. I would always wait for a resistance break because it's usually stronger. Sometimes you can play the falling wedge on support, which is this. And then you just wait for it to break on support. But I'd rather focus on the resistance. So flip resistance into support with 0.6, or trying to anyway. We've got JYD now to check out. Just, you know, it's a lot to keep up with after hours. It's quite intense sometimes. Right, so this is not something I'd take either because it's going to be beneath moving averages. I only take trades before moving averages in the 1 minute and 5 minute time frame, as it means the trend is strong. So we've got INM, so that won't pump before 3:45 Eastern time, similar to NXTT. So GCL looks good. Just going to double check on the daily. I mean, maybe you can argue 0.65, but I'm not sure if I trust it. I don't want to be moving around resistances just for the sake of finding a trade. However, it's not too bad. So we'll just zoom in a bit more. Let's go on the 1 minute. Okay, might be able to get away with this over 0.65 on GCL. Okay, so it's gone anyway, so if you want to take this, you can. Should run at least 10% from here. Just a bit too quick for me. Okay, as more time goes on, I'm thinking of taking it. This stock is called GCL. Just struggling with this what's it called? The resistance of 0.65. Okay, so this one looks good. Okay. So there we go. Not bad. So yeah, that's after hours. So again, you know, we expect these to run at least 10% when they break. I do have to be a bit quiet when taking them, as it just especially after hours, it requires lots of concentration because you get so much news being released. But yeah, this is so basically we mark the top of where we are. So out here it was like 0.67 or something. Then we changed it to 0.6 resistance. It can be argued as support, and then we've seen can you get actually away with 0.65, changing it a little bit on the daily time frame. Everything done on the daily for support and resistance, and you could actually get away with it a bit. And then once it broke over 0.65, there was a couple of wicks which you're a bit unsure of, but yeah, you always expect it to run at least 10% from the resistance line. So yeah, that looks good. And the next resistance would be 0.8. When it breaks beyond there, you should expect it to run at least 10% on there. So you want at least 2-3 touches beside the wedge from a one of consolidation. And yeah, it should keep on running, hopefully. Okay, so that's good. As you can see, lots of rejection here from 0.65, which also helped my thesis. Again, I was unsure, is it 0.6 acting as support, but also 0.65 works too, as acting as resistance. As you can see, we're rejection here. So those that have access to my channel could see the take profit and stop loss. And yeah, when I entered, this one's continuing to run. Okay, so hopefully we can push over 0.8 on this, and the next would be $1. I can't remember if I marked it in. So remaining shares in this currently around plus 18%. See, after hours is surprisingly good. After not a great market open, to be honest. Especially for the afternoon session, 1 till 3 PM Eastern time. So we had a win on CNEY, which we can also have a look at to finish up on. This one broke over 1.6 and here 1.76 plus 9%, so we got in around 1.3, as you can see here, just under trade view on it. So yeah, 2 wins for today, not bad. Okay, and do we have any questions to finish up? No problem, JL. Good work. And again, 0.8 being a resistance on this. Hopefully it continues up. So yeah guys, good after hours session. Okay. So I'll make sure the camera's on for tomorrow. And yeah, you can also see it on YouTube as well. You can see my bio for that. Okay guys, so thanks for watching, and catch you all later.